Hey guys, it's Allie from the Shimmerz design team. I'm working in my traveler's notebook insert today, and this is my doodling insert, so I'm going to be doodling all year long, hopefully. I keep up with this, and journaling. So I just want to do like a little doodle and then a journal recap of each week. So hopefully I can stick with this. But this is for January week 2, and I wanted to start the new year off with a reminder to myself. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more present on social media and YouTube. And I really need this reminder. And I was listening to this song the other day. I was listening to Spotify, and this song came on. I had never heard it. I really like Casey Musgraves, but for some reason I had never heard this song. And in the song she says, "You can't be everybody's cup of tea." And at the end, she says, "And why would you want to be?" And it really got me to thinking, I have a people-pleasing disease. It's gone on as long as I can remember. I mean, everybody wants to be liked, obviously, but sometimes I take that a step further, and I not only want to be liked, but I want to please people, and I want people to like me sometimes at the detriment of myself. So this year, I want to stop doing that. And I just love this idea of, why would you want to be everybody's cup of tea? Like, that's kind of ridiculous. So I made myself a little reminder spread, and I've doodled some teacups and the quote, "You can't be everybody's cup of tea." And I'm just going to go through with lots of Creameez and Inklingz and make it super shimmery and colorful and pretty. But the greatest thing about these little pots of gorgeous color are that you don't have to add a ton of water to them. So I'm working in this insert that isn't technically meant for a lot of mixed media or watercolors or anything like that. It's the graph paper insert from Scrapping Wonders. And the paper is kind of thin. There's not a lot of show through, and there's really no bleed through, thankfully. But I don't love it when the paper gets warped. So I love the Inklingz and Creameez because I don't have to add a ton of water to them to get a ton of color. So I'm using my super, super fine brush, and it helps me get into all these little details, but it also helps me just add just the right amount of water to the color and get exactly what I need. And then my paper doesn't warp, and it still looks beautiful and shimmery, especially on like the top teacup. I'm going to do this gorgeous Inklingz, which the Inklingz have a lot more of the shimmer to them than the Creameez do. And it kind of gives it that teacuppy look. They're kind of like shiny and gorgeous. So yeah, I absolutely love the Inklingz and Creameez. They're so, so fun. I'm going to put in the description all of the different colors I used because I used a lot of different colors. And even the Blingz, which is the gold that I used on the rim of the bottom cup, hold up really well on this paper. I just used a tiny, tiny bit, and it did not make my paper warp or crinkle too much or anything. So it really, really holds up well on this kind of project. So you can use it in your traveler's notebook and not have to worry about it. I didn't do it this time, but most of the time when I use paints in my insert, I put a piece of plastic behind the paper to just keep it from making the next page wet too. I didn't do it because I really wasn't using a lot of water in this project. So yeah, you can see this top teacup is super, super shimmery, and the way the light's hitting it right now and it being wet, you can't really get a good idea, but at the end, I'll show you a picture of it, and it just comes out so, so beautifully. So yeah, after I finish painting all of the teacups, I am just going to add my weekly recap of journaling on the side. and then the spread is complete. So if you need a reminder like I do, you can't be everybody's cup of tea. And honestly, you shouldn't want to be. Be yourself. You're wonderful. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.